Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel, Missouri, where we peel back the veil of the everyday to explore the unexplained, the unsettling, and the unforgettable. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and remember to hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any eerie tales. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the video. Let's begin our journey. Today we delve into the beautiful yet haunting Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah, Georgia, known for its exquisite sculptures and aged tombstones nestled among sprawling oak trees draped in Spanish moss. Bonaventure holds more than just the remains of the departed. It also cradles their stories, many of which echo through time, whispering of unending sorrow, tragic love, and restless spirits. Bonaventure Cemetery began as a plantation in the late 1700s and later transformed into a public cemetery in 1907. Since then, it's become the final resting place for many souls, some of whose spirits, according to local lore, have not found rest. Among the many tales surrounding Bonaventure, there is one that consistently sends chills down the spines of visitors. The story of little Gracie Watson. Little Gracie was the beloved child of a hotel manager and his wife. Tragically, she passed away from pneumonia at just 6 years old in 1889. Her grief-stricken parents commissioned a life-size statue crafted from a photograph, which remains one of the most visited sites in the cemetery. Visitors often leave toys and gifts for Gracie, but many have reported unsettling phenomena surrounding her grave. Some claim to have seen her tiny apparition playing in the cemetery at dusk, heard the sound of her laughter, or even seen tears streaming down the cheeks of her statue. And then there's the tale of the Bonaventure jester, Joe Ryan. Joe was a professional jester, and he loved making people laugh. Sadly, his life was cut short in a tragic stage accident. It's said that on quiet nights, you can still hear the distant sound of his laughter echoing through the cemetery, as if still performing his comic duties from beyond the grave. Another eerie tale involves the Midnight Garden. Legend has it that at the stroke of midnight, the spirits of Bonaventure gather at a secret garden to mingle, as if attending a spectral soiree. There are countless other tales, each steeped in history and mystery, each contributing to Bonaventure's reputation as one of the most haunted cemeteries in America. The spectral accounts don't end there. You see, Bonaventure Cemetery isn't just a resting place for humans. It's also home to a spirit from the animal kingdom. Meet the waiting dog, a statue placed next to the grave of a young girl named Julia. This loyal canine is believed to have belonged to the girl, and, following her death, it refused to leave her graveside, eventually dying of starvation. Visitors claim to hear soft whimpering and the sound of scratching at the grave, as if the dog continues to stand guard, even in death. From the playful laughter of the jester to the mournful cries of a devoted pet, Bonaventure Cemetery pulses with echoes of the past. Yet it's not just about the ghost stories. It's also about the atmosphere, this sense of peace entwined with an inexplicable unease that hangs heavy in the air. Some say Bonaventure Cemetery is a thin place, a term from Celtic spirituality describing a location where the barrier between the physical world and the spirit world is particularly thin. It's a place where the living and the dead might easily reach across to one another. As we've reached the end of our exploration, I invite you to ponder this. Perhaps the ghosts of Bonaventure are not mere remnants of the past, but are instead reflections of our own fears, hopes, and curiosity. They are the collective embodiment of Savannah's rich history, a town that has seen the best and worst of humanity. If you ever get the chance to visit Bonaventure Cemetery, remember to tread lightly and respectfully. Listen to the stories whispered by the Spanish moss, the worn tombstones, and the eternal river. You might just catch a glimpse of the past, or perhaps the past might catch a glimpse of you. Thank you for joining me on this haunting journey to Bonaventure Cemetery, Savannah, Georgia. Remember, the world is teeming with stories that defy explanation, and here on Missouri, we're not afraid to venture into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay eerie, my friends.